Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to another Indie Game Friday. As I do like to mix things up and bring in a few single dev offerings and free offerings from time to time, this week we're going to take a look at a free game off of Gamejolt, The Time Traveler. It's a short, story-focused action RPG by Mark Ray. The game begins with naming and customizing the hero's looks. The customization options are limited, but good enough for a game this brief. You can change your gender, skin tone, hair, and clothing, all through several options and colors. You do not select a class because the game uses a sort of skill-based character progression system, which we'll go into shortly. The story drops you directly into the action. You come upon a man named the Master, believing him to be some sort of time traveler, and go about telling the first part of the story, which cues a playable flashback where you are set to meet up with your friend in order to infiltrate a witch's house. The goal is to find some sort of magical crystal in order to right some unnamed wrong. Unfortunately, you are caught by the witch, and play proceeds from there. Once you finish telling the story of how you came to seek this time traveler, the Master tells you he is not, in fact, the guy you're looking for, and sends you off to another village where you are sent out to help enough villagers to earn the village leader's trust. The rest of the game is all about finding and helping villagers, or alternatively earning enough money to bribe the guard, but I didn't go through that route. I finished the game in about an hour or so, even with several reloads. For such a short game, there are a lot of options available. There's more than enough different people that you can help to meet the main goal, and a few different methods that allow you to work towards that goal, even without actually helping people. Further, many of these quests to help people have multiple options, and possibly multiple parties that can be helped out. Your actions during these subquests can affect how other quests in the same chain play out, as well as affect the ending you get. There are, in fact, multiple endings, depending on how good or ill you treat people during the game. During gameplay, you can earn experience for doing quests, defeating enemies, and sometimes just by opening boxes. When you level up, you can improve your health or your magic, as well as distribute skill points among 5 basic skills, which can assist you in combat, out-of-combat checks, and by casting magic. You can also improve your character's abilities through equipment, with a slot available for armor, a weapon, and a necklace. There's a shop for each of these in the game, but plenty of equipment can be uncovered during normal exploration. Combat itself is rather lackluster. You can cast 2 spells at the very beginning, a heal spell and a ranged attack, or you can just swing your weapon as you move around. Enemies have attack animations, but can also do contact damage, and many can do enough to kill even a hardened warrior build in seconds, making for a need to reload pretty often. The AI is kind of quirky as well. It does press many enemies to flee when low on health, and some simply fail to activate in the first place, which can be troublesome if you're trying to navigate an area without being surprised. Still, it's not too bad, and once you get used to it, at least the battles are over quickly. There's some stealth functionality as well, which you can learn in an infiltration mission, but can actually be used in other places. There's the ability to sneak past certain creatures, as well as lockpicking mechanics that are essentially a series of timed button presses to avoid breaking your pick. They aren't executed in the greatest way, but again, due to the brevity of the game and the limited need to actually do much of them, it doesn't really bring the game down too much. Graphically, the tileset, icons, and such are taken from third-party libraries, but are all handled and integrated relatively well, so it really doesn't feel like it's cobbled together. The sound is likewise from third-party music and sound libraries, so between those two there's not really a lot of room for comment. I will say that the music selections are tasteful and feel correct for the situations that they are involved in. The main criticism I have with the artistry of the game is in the dialogue and the text, which really needs some editing and has more than the occasional usage error. It's not enough to be distracting, but it is noticeable. I will say that the branching quests and the way that your actions affect the ending is, while not unique by a long shot, still pretty refreshing for a game of this brevity. If you have a few hours to kill, I do recommend it. The developer has another game out, Rainfall, which is also available on Gamejolt and uses similar mechanics, though I believe with a different core storyline setup. So if you do check it out and enjoy it, that one may be worth checking out as well. And I'll leave it at that. For now, this has been the RPG Crawler with the Time Traveler. If you like what you've seen, remember to leave a like, comment if you've got feedback, and subscribe for more RPG content. If you want to help support the channel, please visit my Patreon page at patreon.com/rpgcrawler or through the links at the end of the video and below. Until next time, take care and goodbye.